This is a story that, in a sense, started in the 1930s. That's when 4 young men, barely friends at that point, from Fletcher and Lee high schools, started swimming. In fact, this is actual 8mm film of one of their tournaments.
I met Tiger for the first time when he and I swam in a Bowles high school meet.
But then they all spread out for college, from Gainesville to Annapolis.
I won the Southeastern Conference Championship in the 50 freestyle.
So I went swimming for the 4 years I was at Tech.
I met John for the first time when I was swimming on the Duke swimming team, and we swam at the Navy. I haven't seen these things in years.
But then you know what happened? Life. As they all joined the military and started their careers and families, swimming was left in the past.
I hadn't been in the pool for 60 years.
But that first began to change in the 1970s when Tiger got some news.
I had a heart bypass operation about 40 years ago, and the doctor told me I better get into a regular exercise program.
So he took back to the water and never lost touch with John Corse. They started swimming again, and along the way connected with Bill Adams and Ed Graves around 2006 or 2007. And then something very interesting began.
It's done wonderful things. I'm still having a little trouble getting enough endurance with air, but after I got out of the Naval Academy, I hadn't done any real swimming for 60 years.
We swam 3 days a week.
3 days a week?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Pretty religiously?
Yeah, pretty much so.
But then it went even further.
Hello, Tiger.
Hey, John, how you doing, buddy?
And these men who qualified for AARP benefits when Carter was president started competing. You guys hold the world record, is that right?
2 of them.
What do you think of that?
It was our 15 minutes of fame.
And they just continued winning. A lot.
Well, it's easy to pick up medals in a relay.
Take this meet last year with former Olympian Rowdy Gaines. They set a world record for the 90-plus age group. So they weren't all 90. You've got Bill Adams, he's only 88. Then you've got John Corse and Ed Graves, they're both 90. And you've got Tiger, he's the oldest at 93. That's why they hold the world record as the only combined team of age 360 to win any sort of swimming tournament.
We're going to be cheering you on!
And it's been tournament after tournament.
There's old John.
Where one octogenarian along with 3 nonagenarians win medal after medal. But medals aren't the only reward, because if these men weren't swimming like this, they may not be alive today.
I have neuropathy in my legs, which gives me some cramps.
I had a heart bypass operation.
Crushed 40% of my lower vertebra.
I've had an aortic valve transplant.
Had eye surgery about 6 months ago.
Of course, at this age, we've got so many aches and pains and so many doctors to go to.
You have any issues, you give us a holler, okay?
Okay, I really will. You're a great guy.
I went with Tiger to the Mayo Clinic. He needed new batteries and the pacemaker that helped him get back in the water.
He's been through a lot.
While there, I met with Tiger's daughter and doctor. Both tell me swimming saved his life.
I think it's great. I think that's what keeps him going. I mean, how many 90-year-old men have 3 other friends their age that like to do the same thing, that are still alive?
Feeling good, Tiger?
Feeling great, pal.
You think he'll be swimming anytime soon?
6 weeks.
And months after Tiger's procedure,
I want to keep at it for the rest of my life.
he is back in the water with the boys. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
One of us mentioned that it's the best feeling they've ever had in their life. It really is great.
Truly contemplating on whether 4 90-year-olds
I think I'm much more active now than I was before.
can win even more medals when they hit 100.